Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Italy up against Portugal.
Well, these teams know they cannot afford to drop points today. It's so important that they are consistent throughout the group stages if they want to progress further in the tournament. Should be tense, Derek.
Palinha. Can he find the net? Making sure it didn't get past him. And the Italy starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Giorgio Chiellini starts with Francesco Acerbi in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Ciro Immobile. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio stands between the posts. João Moutinho plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the attack...
Oh, Derek, big chance here.
The concession of a corner here. Well, they fancy a short one. Well, it truly is a pleasure to be in the commentary position when Ciro Immobile is out there on the stage. What do you think we'll get from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo! And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Barella. On to Jorginho. Nicolo Zaniolo. Perfect challenge. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Pellegrini. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency. None of which they did, and that's the result.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Cristiano Ronaldo. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Really good interception. Francesco Acerbi. Lorenzi on the ball. Barella. Ciro Immobile. Jorginho. Barella has it. On to Jorginho. Ciro Immobile. And return to Immobile. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Ruben Diaz. Moutinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a promising move from Portugal. Moutinho, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And breaking at pace with menace. Pellegrini. Really getting stuck in defensively. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Pellegrini. Lorenzo Insigne. Ciro Immobile. On the ball, Zaniolo. Jorginho. Every pass hitting its target. Barella. This looks promising. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. Lovely ball over the top. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he takes on the shot. Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Ronaldo. And Moutinho with it. It's with Moutinho. Palinha. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Florenzi. Barella. Francesco Acerbi. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Chiellini. Pellegrini. Here's Insigne. Now Chiellini. It's with Acerbi. Cristiano Ronaldo was a big part of the build-up to this one, and he hasn't disappointed, Stuart.
Yeah, I think he'd be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal and a good overall performance from him. But the next goal is going to be key, I think.
Must take the lead here. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. And can they create something? Jorginho. Now Immobile. Immobile! Full credit. Wonderful stop. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Nicolo Zaniolo. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. And can they prize them open now? Immobile. And a very good challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, 2-1 it is here. Jorginho. the right place to cut out the pass. It is to be a throw-in. Barella. Ciro Immobile. Space and time for the cross. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Ronaldo. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And breaking at pace with menace.
Well, these fans are pushing their team on here. They sense a winner's coming.
Well, far from the ideal pass. Portugal unable to retain possession. Pellegrini. Insigne. And unable to keep possession. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Oh, a goal! How about that for degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts.
Well, here it is again, and what can you say about this? That's a great bit of skill and a brilliant goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Well, he's given us away. Jorginho. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Danilo Pereira. Now with Silva. Palhinha. Ruben Neves. Struggling to get it away. Ronaldo. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Verratti. Barella has it. Can they nudge in front late on here? Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they have to settle for a point each. At least both sides are on the board, Stuart.
Well, it was a fairly even contest, but they now have to focus on getting 3 points in their next game. Otherwise, they'll be putting themselves under pressure in the latter stages.
Simply off the charts. He's accustomed to this. All eyes on Cristiano Ronaldo in the warm-up. In fantastic form and leading the competition in goals. Stay with us on EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Portugal versus Iceland.
Well, Derek, after their draw on the opening day, it's vital they get 3 points at home today. This should be an intriguing game, I think.
Joao Felix. Well, not hard to read that pass. Goodmanson. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
Well, Derek, what a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding. But it was his general performance that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
And a chance for him to nudge in front. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Well, it's one pass after another. Oh, nice ball. Oh, great play. Well, no way through. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
It comes to nothing in the end. Birkir Bjarnason. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. Ronaldo was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Oh, judgment error by the keeper. Joao Cancelo. And Bernardo Silva has it. Attending to his defensive chores. Danilo Pereira. Sanchez. Wasteful from Portugal. Ronaldo. Perfect tackle. Palsson. Goodmanson. Palsson. Kjartansson. Traustason. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, it's been difficult for the Portuguese to get hold of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Lost possession. And he read it superbly. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. He succeeds in clearing it. Good tackle taken away. Hjörtur Hermansson. Palsson. Kjartansson. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? And now it is there for him. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay. And when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward. And he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. And so it is, the first half story. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Gudmundur Thorarinsson. Really good high press. Palsson. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Renato Sanchez. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. And possession lost, intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to cross. Gudmundsson. In possession, Bjarnason. Palsson. It did look on for them, but not to be. And a throw-in it's going to be. Delightful pass. Can they forge ahead? And pushed onto the woodwork. In the right place to cut out the pass.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Bernardo Silva. He could pick out a teammate. Well, a chance here, perhaps, to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And over it comes. And the danger's still on. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Played over. Just not a particularly good corner there. There's plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And they know they need to stop him. Now he must favour the cross. And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Ruben Diaz. And now Danilo Pereira. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Ronaldo tries his luck. And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Birkir Bjarnason. Gudmundsson. Sigurdsson. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Delivered by Bernardo Silva here. Not the best clearance. And problem solved for now. Sigurdsson. Traustason. Palsson. Plenty of options. But they took care of the situation defensively. Possession lost, intercepted. They've given it away. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Crucial interception amid impending danger. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, it's a good result today, and they were the...
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Sweden up against Portugal.
Well, you have to be consistent in these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game though, Derek. Hope we're not disappointed.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's fired it against the post.
Well, they've started really brightly here. They were so close to taking the lead.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. Rafael Guerreiro starts with João Cancelo in the fullback positions. João Moutinho starts alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And taking it away. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Here's Isak. Well, can they open up the defence here? Olsen. And Quaison has it. Ibrahimovic. Well, able to close down the shot. And snuffing out the danger. Moutinho. Ronaldo. On to Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Aim towards Ronaldo at the back post. Well cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. Guerreiro. Ronaldo is at the far post. And the danger cleared. Difficult to stop him. He's protecting it effectively. And Portugal regaining possession. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Bruno Fernandes. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Let's see about the delivery. Well, not the best clearance. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Helander. Isaac. Svanberg. Ibrahimovic. He knows a thing or two about constructing as he gets forward, and he has options. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes has it. And Moutinho with it. And taken away. Robin Quaison. On the ball, Augustinsson. And played the pass well. Crossing possibilities. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
Well, those stats tell you everything. A tight and cagey game without enough goal-mouth action. Both teams need to get more players forward if they're to pose a real threat.
And it's Ibrahimovic finding a forward gear. Can he produce? He made it look simple, really. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo. And Ronaldo takes on the shot. Well, credit to him for trying it. Didn't miss by much. Ronaldo. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And there's the delivery. It might still be problematic. Bruno Fernandes. Giving it a try. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
One 1-0 then. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. The save was a good one.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
And now the delivery, and clearing it away. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Second half underway then. Portugal have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. João Cancelo. Robin Quaison. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Silva. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Stuart.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal.
And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can he pick out? And never quite had the header on the target. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. He can't hold on to it. Brilliantly blocked. Bruno Fernandes. On to Ronaldo. Oh, covering up defensively. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. So making the substitution now. Playing it in. Not away completely. Jota. On to Bruno Fernandes. Pulls it back. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So 2-0 now. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Bernardo Silva.
Well, as expected, Portugal have had more of the ball so far and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas.
Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good-looking ball in behind. It might still be problematic. Threat over for now, it seems. Kulusevski. An effective challenge. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Svanberg. On to Forsberg. And just couldn't keep the ball. Palinha. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. A chance to whip it in. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And again, negligence when in possession. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. This attack looks highly promising. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Taking care of business defensively here. Counter-attacking, very much an option. But they took care of the situation defensively. And a creative look about this. Robin Quaison. An unforced error, you've got to say. He's in here. Surely. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. And Moutinho with it. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Well, they've given him too much space. Ibrahimovic. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Difficult to stop him. An alert intervention. Firing it towards goal. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Iceland up against Portugal.
Well, it's vital that you don't have an off day in these group games. Consistency is key to progressing further in the tournament. I'm looking forward to a hard-fought contest here today, Derek.
Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. Jose Font plays alongside Pepe in central defence. And Andre Silva is the lone striker. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Danilo Pereira. Can he take advantage? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Hjörtur Hermansson. Palsson. Hermansson. Traustason. Can they trouble the opposition this time? The cross is on. Can he put it away? And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant. Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Kjartansson. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Renato Sanchez. On the ball, João Felix. Opportunity to deliver the cross. He takes aim. Able to get a body in the way. Can he finish? And the keeper stretching to deny him. Playing it in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Well, they need to get tighter, but they took care of the situation defensively. Simple for the keeper. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Easy save. Palsson. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Well, he's given us away. Palsson. Birkir Bjarnason. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Punched away. And now the delivery. Still not clear. And in the end, no damage done. Traustason. Palsson. In possession, Bjarnason.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball, but their attacking play hasn't been good enough so far. There's been too many safe passes and no real penetration. They certainly need to up the tempo if they're going to get back into this one.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So, a level contest, 1-1. It's a promising move from Portugal. Laid into the box. And you need your defender to take charge. Firing it towards goal. Superb block. Well, it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you try to catch the ball in that manner.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and on this occasion, he can't quite pull it off. Just didn't hit it cleanly enough.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Getting forward. Renato Sanchez. Neves. The first half here comes to an end. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Birkir Bjarnason. Hjörtur Hermansson. Palsson. Traustason. Something to worry about here. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Ruben Neves. Well, the pass not finding its target. I must say, this looks promising. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Silva. Here's Ronaldo. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Goodmanson. Palsson. Goodmanson. Possession and patience, the watchwords. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Danilo Pereira. 30 minutes left for play. And he takes it away. Birkir Bjarnason. Oh, moving it nicely. And threading it forward. The end product just wasn't there. Counter-attacking, very much an option. There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Well, sloppy in possession. Neves. It did look on for them, but not to be. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And that pass could be troublesome. Now the task is to remain focused. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Danilo Pereira. It's with Ruben Neves. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Sanchez. Giving it a try. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
And unable to keep possession. Silva. He's got space. Chance to play it in. Danilo Pereira. On to Ronaldo. Has a go. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Birkir Bjarnason. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Nicely cut out. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Ronaldo. And here's Neves. Superb block. Now defenders having to cover up. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Well, possibilities inside the box. Can he find the net? Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Kjartansson. And that is the end of the contest, and not a... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Portugal against Italy.
Well, these teams know they cannot afford to drop points today. It's so important they are consistent throughout the group stages if they want to progress further in the tournament. Should be tense, Derek.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Bruno Fernandes. It's with Joao Cancelo. Ronaldo. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Domenico Berardi. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Pulls it back. And a chance to whip it in here. Is this the moment? And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, but I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
So back underway, having conceded. Let's find out if Portugal can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Bernardo Silva. And the snuffing out of the cross there. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, the referee electing not to show him the yellow card, Stuart.
And I think it's the right decision. It is a foul, but it doesn't deserve a card.
Bonucci. Verratti. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Extremely sloppy in possession. Bernardo Silva. And back with Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Insigne. Pellegrini. Immobile! And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Played over. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and then the movement and finish just makes it look so easy. That's a really good goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Guerrero. Can they create something from here? Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes.
Well, those stats don't surprise me. Italy have certainly had more of the ball, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Flag raised for offside. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes has it. Really good interception. Now can they counter clinically? Perfectly positioned to take it away. Jorginho. Pellegrini. Insigne. Can he find the net? And not cleared away properly. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Guerrero. And this is Diogo Jota now. It's with Guerrero. Martinho. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Domenico Berardi, and the counter looks on here, options available. Oh, lovely weighted ball, they might be in. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And so the second half commences here. And it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. This looks promising. And a chance to whip it in here. Corner coming up. And short it is. Lorenzo Insigne. He's got acres of space. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And there's the delivery. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And successfully cut out. Jorginho. Immobile. Insigne. Cuts it back. Great pressure to win the ball back. Crossing possibilities. Poise and purpose here from Verratti. It might still be problematic. Pellegrini. And the keeper will happily collect that one. A fine reading of the situation. Domenico Berardi. Crossing opportunity. Verratti. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. And he read it well. Pellegrini. A real opening now. The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. And it is an early shower for him. Red card.
Well, the outcome was never in doubt. That was always going to be a sending off.
And foiled only by the crossbar. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Diogo Jota. Bruno Fernandes. It's with Guerrero. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Barella. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And that was a very fine read. Well, no stopping him. Diogo Jota. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And this is Diogo Jota now. Well, they've really turned this into a contest. Momentum now with them.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, a nice looking pass. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Pellegrini. Beautifully weighted ball. No worries for the keeper. Diogo Jota. Here's Ronaldo. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Now the task is to remain focused. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Jorginho. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, a vital interception. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Joao Felix. How can they find a late leveller? Real chance. And how about that for a save? And the referee says that is all for today. Pulls it back. He's accustomed to this. All eyes on Cristiano Ronaldo in the warm-up. In terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Portugal and they take on Sweden.
Well, you have to be consistent in these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game though, Derek. Hope we're not disappointed.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. Jose Font plays alongside Pepe in central defence. Bernardo Silva plays with Diogo Jota on the flanks. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. And space for the cross. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era, and you'd have to imagine, Stuart, he's going to have some sort of role to play in this one.
Well, he's been brilliant for them. He's their leading goal scorer, and his general play in the top third of the pitch has been so clever. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Jota. João Felix. Guerreiro. Crossed into the penalty area. No goal. It won't count. The flag was raised.
Well, he did finish it well, but I think everybody knew he was offside there.
Isaac. Marcos Danielsson. Augustinsson. Larsson. Victor Claesson. It needs an accurate cross. Cuts it back. Still could put it away. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Forsberg. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And so the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Portugal here? There needs to be. Diogo Jota. And a chance to whip it in here. Not all that convincing defensively. Big chance to get them on terms. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And he's fired over the corner. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And the goalkeeper got there.
Well, that could have gone anywhere, but the keeper's reacted really well. Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, he needs to be careful here. Good strength to keep the ball. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. In with a chance. Well, you've got to say, he's been a bit unfortunate. The post beating him to it.
Well, he certainly is unlucky there. He got plenty on it, just lacking that bit of accuracy.
Silva. And winning it back. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Crossing possibilities. Isaac. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So 2-0 now.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. It could be up for grabs. And in! The second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
Joao Felix. So a throw in here. And he was in the right place to intercept. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Emil Forsberg. Might be able to get in behind the defence. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
And the short option preferred. Teammates in the middle. And an effective clearance. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Danielson. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Emil Forsberg. Job done defensively by Jose Font. Counter-attacking, very much an option. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, sloppy in possession. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, space if he goes inside. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Andres Silva. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Joao Cancelo. Has someone to play it to. Real chance. Really sound defending. Ronaldo gets in the way once more. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. There's a slide rule pass. Is it going to be? Cristiano Ronaldo. Felix. Did well to win the ball back. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they take advantage of the situation? They're just not properly looking after the ball. Not the pass he had in mind. 20 minutes to go in this one. Ronaldo. Alert defending. They've got it now, what can they do? Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game, certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Renato Sanchez. Andre Silva with it. An important interception. Larsson. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Well, he shows a lot of composure here. He just gets enough on it. That's a good finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Andre Silva. Andre Silva. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Guerrero. Gonzalo Guedes now. And the referee blows for full time. Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.
Crossed into the penalty area. The unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo, in terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we've got coming up for you is group stage action from the Cup. It's Portugal, and they take on Sweden.
Well, these teams know they cannot afford to drop points today. It's so important that they are consistent throughout the group stages if they want to progress further in the tournament. Should be tense, Derek.
In position, and now it is there for him, and he finds the net. He could hardly miss. So back underway, having conceded. Let's find out if Portugal can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. João Cancelo. Now with Silva. Danilo Pereira. It's with Guerreiro. Guerreiro. Crossing possibilities. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Danilo Pereira. Simple catch, really. Svanberg. Kulusevski. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Svanberg. Robin Quaison. Useful looking ball. In search of space. Cuts it back. And space to cross it. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's with Moutinho. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Played over. Well, he didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo! Well, it might still work out for them. And putting his body on the line. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point. And momentum is with them.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor. But he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So back underway following the equaliser. Svanberg. Larsson. Svanberg. Kulusevski. Chance to do damage. But nothing comes of it. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo. And the body in the way. Chance to play it in. And cutting in from the flank. Player in the way again. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Robin Quaison. Larsson. And what can they do to stop him running at them? And reading it absolutely superbly. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? All in all, a broken counter-attack. Svanberg. Moving into the advanced position. But they dealt with the threat posed. Diogo Jota. Excellent ball over the top. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again. Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans...
Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best.
Well, here we can see it again. The corner cuts out so many of those players at the near post, and it's really inviting someone to go and meet it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. That is that. Second half underway then. Portugal have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. A glorious chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Strongly in, Pepe. Intelligent threaded pass here. Vital intervention. Can someone get on the end of this? And Bernardo Silva has it. Able to get a body in the way. Larsson. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And in the end, no damage done. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Must score! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. But I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
On with the action then, and it's looking rather like a matter of how many for Portugal. Well, we're into the final half hour. Kulusevski. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And over it comes. The crossbar got in the way. And the danger is averted. Making progress. But really sticking to the task defensively.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Really good high press. Great opportunity. And begging to be put away. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. At times they make passing look easy. Happy to take on the shot. And still an opportunity. Punched clear. Just wanted to get it out of there.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? Could reduce the deficit. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Danilo Pereira. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Just 15 minutes remaining. Thumped clear. Slipshod passing. And an astute piece of defending. Moutinho. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Time for a change then. Cristiano Ronaldo. And return to Ronaldo. Terrific block. Dejan Kulusevski. Robin Quaison. Kulusevski. And it's with Nilsson. And successfully cut out. Svanberg. And it's a quality pass. And a goal kick given. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And winning it back. Oh, great defending. And under pressure. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end. And putting his body on the line. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. The venue for this match is BC Place in Vancouver. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. It's Canada up against Portugal.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
In behind for him to chase. Oh, the threat is there. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
And clears the danger. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. João Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. João Moutinho plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Teammate available. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save. Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do.
Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Now sending it in. And a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them.
Well, we can see it here again, and it starts with a wonderful delivery into the box. Deep corner making it so difficult for those defenders. And then the movement and finish just makes it look so easy. That's a really good goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Johnston. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And options in the centre. Textbook defending inside the box. Bruno Fernandes. And Palhinha with it. And Bernardo Silva has it. Fed over towards the back post. Clears it away. Well, an opportunity here for Portugal to extend their lead. Over it comes. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness. And a goal kick it is. Johnston. Eustachio. Portugal have possession once more. Can he finish? And simple for the keeper. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Martinho. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Corner kick played in. Making sure nothing came of it. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Jonathan Osorio. Henry. Jonathan David. And he cuts in from the wing, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Playing with purpose and control. Doughty defending to win the ball back. This might be ideal for the counter. Bruno Fernandes. A smart stop here. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent, but any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Diogo Jota. Cristiano Ronaldo. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Eustachio. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Jonathan Osorio. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Piet. Miller. Steven Eustachio. Jonathan Osorio. Henry. Eustachio. David. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Committed challenge. Guerrero. Jota. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Credit to them for winning back possession. Ronaldo. Brilliantly blocked. Well, mopping up defensively. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Let's see about the delivery. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have controlled the possession, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
Won it back. David. Osorio has it. And given away. And into the last 30 minutes now. Going well. And delivered by Bernardo Silva here. Well, thumped clear. Coutinho. On to Ronaldo. Not out of the woods yet. Well, nothing untoward happened. Henry. Osorio has it. Can they hit on the break? This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
And Coutinho with it. And Ronaldo takes on the shot. Oh, really hit with venom and off the woodwork.
Well, that's a great shot. He just hit it with such power. I'm not sure the keeper would have got that, you know.
Time for a change then. Jonathan Osorio. And the ball with Hutchinson. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Has eyes for goal! Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And over it comes. That's a routine take. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Well, what a good stop to keep them in this.
Well, that would have been game over. Not long left now, though.
Could be. And throwing himself at the ball. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And you need your defender to take charge. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Now, in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Stuart, your assessment?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Well, still pressing for a goal here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's given it away. Could be. Oh, what a fantastic save.
Well, that's a match-winning save there. Not long left now.
Well, they've decided to make a change. And now the delivery. It didn't happen for them. Electing to cross into the centre. Oh, what a great save to keep them in front.
Well, he's just about won them the game here. Great stop.
He takes aim, and using his body to good effect. And he read it really well. Fine save. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Well, he failed to get it away properly. He'll try his luck here. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Played over. And an effective clearance. And he takes on the shot. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, in a very tight match, they just about deserved their win. But it certainly wasn't easy. They had to show a lot of character and did... Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And only 8 teams left in this cup competition. We're at the quarter-final stage. It's Portugal versus France.
Well, a semi-final place is up for grabs, so we should be in for a classic encounter here today. With both teams desperate for silverware, I'm expecting a fiercely competitive contest, Derek.
And so the match is underway. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio is the keeper. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside João Moutinho in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Ronaldo gives it a go. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can they pick out? No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Coman. Given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Well, Derek, we know he's a good all-round finisher, but I think his greatest attribute is his heading ability. He seems to hang in the air. He's got...
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And the emphasis is on creativity. But quick thinking defensively. Benzema. Moussa Diaby. Pogba. N'Golo Kanté. Fruitful looking attack. Now with Benzema. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here. So 2-0 now. Bernardo Silva. Pepe. Ruben Diaz. Guerrero. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Rabiot. It's Kimpembe now. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Moving into the advanced position. Mbappe. Cuts it back. But if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
Bruno Fernandes. Silva. And Moutinho with it. Ronaldo is at the far post. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Kurt Zouma. An example of how to press. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? And you need your defender to take charge. Benzema.
Well, no surprise there. France have enjoyed most of the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Lucas Hernandez. Karim Benzema. Diaby. Here is Zouma. N'Golo Kanté. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Kanté. Now, Rabiot. Pogba. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. João Cancelo. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Aim towards Ronaldo at the back post. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And they could face difficulties here. Well, he's such a highly respected goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris.
Well, at last, the fans have something to cheer about. It needs a good delivery now.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Danger averted for now. And so it is, the first half story has been... The ball rolling again. France having already made a big first-half statement here. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? Lucas Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Lloris has it. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Not the pass he had in mind. Danilo Pereira. And an astute piece of defending. Now can they counter clinically? Nicely timed tackle. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. He's in position. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
Rabiot. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And he takes it on. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Who can they pick out? And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then the movement and finish just makes it look so easy. That's a really good goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Smuggled away. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And a fine tackle. And a goal kick will be next. Joao Felix. Might be able to set up the chance. Really vital interception. Diaby. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, the defending not the best here. Can he put it away? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Oh, super piece of play. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Well, clattered away. Totally fooled him. Diaby. So a throw in here. The cross is on. Pulls it back. Well, that is a moment he would love to have back because it really was there for him. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva on target and has scored.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. And France pushing forward with options available. But they took care of the situation defensively. 10 minutes to go then. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. The keeper completely untroubled. Ronaldo. Can he find the net? You'll be hard-pressed to find a better save than that. Lloris. Corner kick played in. And fisted away. Bruno Fernandes. Andre Silva with it. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, in with a chance! It's got to be! It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that! So the current scoreline, 4-2. And they know they need to stop him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans of... Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And a very important occasion stands before us. We're at the quarter-final stage in the Cup. It's Portugal versus France.
Well, Derek, these two teams will be fully aware of what's at stake. A place in the semi-final of this great competition. It should be feisty, it should be entertaining, and it should be full of quality.
Good move in the making from France. Benzema. This looks interesting. Sends it back. Mbappe in the centre. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Can someone get on the end of this? No-nonsense clearance. Mbappe. Chouameni. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era, and you'd have to imagine, Stuart, he's going to have some sort of role to play in this one.
Well, he's their leading goal scorer, mainly because of his movement, which is so clever. It's full of pace, and it always threatens the back of defenders. And, of course, he's a great finisher.
And the referee has given them a corner. Well, not the best clearance. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Ronaldo. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Not giving him a moment's peace. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Felix. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, he successfully got past him. He's in here. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Portugal looking dangerous. He cuts it back. Failed to keep hold of it. Coman. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Coman. Now the attack fizzled out. Ronaldo. But they took care of the situation defensively. Karim Benzema. Moussa Diaby. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Able to get a body in the way. Benzema. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
And he takes it on. Diaby. Rabiot. Mbappe. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this
Now,
first
hold on, Stuart. They're in here. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Andre Silva. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Can he finish this? Well, good defending. Clattered out of there.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Not really the ideal clearance. And diving to thwart him. And over it comes. A chance then for the respective manager. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Coman. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Chance to play it in. Benzema, the cutback. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So back underway, having conceded. Let's find out if Portugal can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Not messing around with that clearance. Felix. Bruno Fernandes. Able to get a body in the way. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And the flag raised. Offside it is. And intercepting it. Ronaldo. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And taken away. Andres Silva.
Well, as you can see, France have had much less of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played.
Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Well, over the byline, goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's through here. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Mbappe. Mbappe. Aurelien Tchouameni. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Promising possession, this. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Delivering it. Coman. And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot, and it's going from bad to worse. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul.
In it goes! Coolly converted!
Well, here's the penalty again, and I'm not sure he intended this, but my, that was close. And as it is, it clips the underside of the bar, and he can breathe a sigh of relief.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Diaby. An effective challenge. Conte. And he read it well defensively. 15 minutes left for play. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. But he's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Jeff. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure. And the main problem has been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance today.
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Bernardo Silva. Making progress. And let's give credit to the defending. Diaby. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Well, nicely cut out. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Excellent challenge. Ronaldo. Firing it towards goal. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game! And what a finale we could be in for here!
Well, it's lovely technique, as you can see. He just wraps his foot around the ball and bends it beyond the keeper. That's a good goal.
There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, going forward, they're 1 and 2.